Sorry it's been a while since I posted a video, but I actually got sick. I came down with COVID. Now, it's been 6 years since I've been sick, and my husband, he always used to come home with some sort of cold from the hospital he used to work in New Jersey, and I would never get sick. But this time, he got a job at the Villages, and his first assignment was at the Brownwood tree lighting ceremony. And he said there were so many people, and people were close up against each other, and he evidently somebody must have been sick, and he caught it. That was his first day in the job. I'm not going to catch it because I've never caught it, but sure enough, a couple of days later, I got it and tested positive for COVID. So um, I apologize for not being on here. It took me a couple of weeks to recover. I had no sense of smell and I sounded terrible. So it was more like a really bad cold, and I haven't been sick, like I said, for a long time. Anyway, I'll post pictures of the tree in Brownwood here. I did not see it when it was lit up. He went to that event by himself since he was working, and I did not go. Just an update on the move. So my husband found his die-cast car collection. Yay! We haven't yet posted a claim with the company, the moving company, but my husband has been repairing the furniture and all the other things and keeping a list of it. So I'll provide an update if there's any change, but we're thinking we're just going to drop it. I don't think we're going to recover. As far as the punch list is concerned, we just finished the punch list right the day before Thanksgiving. There was a last minute item. The chandelier in the entryway, that light, they had overcut the circle, the hole for it, and they came and patched it up, and then it was over a week before anybody came to. So my husband said, if they give me the paint, I'll finish all the touch-ups, because that was the last thing to be done. So they came, they patched the hole, and when the painter came, they asked to borrow our paint, and we really don't have any paint for the interior. So we said, no, we need paint. So we called the warranty department, and they said, okay, well, this is the only time you're going to be able to get paint. After that, you're going to have to go to Florida Paints. What are we going to do? They left us with no interior paint. We have exterior paint, but no interior paint. So they gave us a small can of paint, and my husband did the painting touch-up. And then we had to have the chandelier guy come back out and rehang the chandelier. So that was the last thing we had called on. But this week we decided to call. We had an issue with our water. It's a tankless water heater, and it works fine. You have to turn the water on for a little while. But on several occasions, the water was getting cold while you're in the shower. The breaker would pop, and you'd have to go outside and reset the water heater. That's a little inconvenient when you're in the middle of taking a shower. So we called, somebody's coming out today. Hopefully that'll be fixed today. So that was that. Living room furniture, we were hoping to have all the pieces, at least the sofa, but it didn't arrive. The last piece arrived yesterday. We had 2 chairs, we had 2 recliners that we ordered. One is a rocker recliner or a glider recliner, which is for me, but I like rockers, so I got that one. And then my husband has we ordered a heated massage chair from Babette's. All our furniture so far that we've purchased have been from Babette's, because we liked a lot of things that they had. We did walk into City Furniture, but we did not even get looked at or acknowledged when we walked in the store, and we honestly didn't see anything we liked. So we bought everything from Babette's. We did look at, I think I mentioned that I wanted to order some things from Costco, but when we tried to order, they did not recognize the address and canceled the order. So our couches would have come from Costco, would have been cheaper, but Babette's was good. We're happy with what we got there. I'll insert some pictures. Another shopping update I liked, I went to Rustic Rose in Brownwood, and they have two stores. One is like a fashion store, and the other one is a household artwork. And so we went into both of those. I really liked the clothes, but I didn't need any, so I went over to the art store, and I had passed by there. I just never went in. When I went in, I liked pretty much everything in the store, and I was snapping pictures of things, and I did actually pick up a couple of pieces from the Rustic Rose, and I'll probably go back there. I'll insert some pictures. I'll probably go back there and pick up a few things as we go along. I think I've done enough shopping for a while. Buying, furniture and the washer dryer and artwork, it adds up after a while. And plus, over the last couple of weeks, we've had new neighbors move in. Finally, the street is now full with neighbors. I think there's one or two houses that are empty on our street, but the rest look like they're all occupied, and we have met our neighbors adjacent to us, and they're all very nice. It's going to be a pleasure living here. One neighbor, right away, they put in the gutters, and the next neighbor next to us did the same with a different company. So we had our gutters done also right after they did. We did that. One neighbor down the street had some landscaping done, and we're going to be doing that as well. Pretty much that's it. We're not going to really do much else with the property right now, just trying to settle in. And there was a stand there, and she had some hibiscus tea leaves and cinnamon. So there's some health benefits to hibiscus tea. I am pre-diabetic, so I was very interested in the benefits for that, and I'll post a picture of that as well. So I picked up some tea, and it's really pretty good. It's kind of, you can sweeten it up. They had sweetened it up with honey, and I used monk fruit when I made my batch. So that was good. We did go shopping at the Home Goods in the Villages for some artwork, just to back up a little bit. But I didn't really. It was nice, but I really liked Seabreeze. We went to Seabreeze, and I took a picture of the video. There's a video here of the tree and the lobby. Looking at the fitness center, and their fitness center is really nice. I can only do upper body, so I'm not going to go there, but my husband can, and he has gone there. And also we found out there's one in Fenny, so we went to check that out. He went to check that out. I haven't been there. And he said that one doesn't have as much equipment as the one in Seabreeze. Pretty much the one at Seabreeze has everything, but recently we went to the Etzel Fitness Center, which is over by Sawgrass, and he said that one has just as much equipment as the one in Seabreeze. So he was going to go to that one, and we're not getting membership. It's $5 a visit, and so for now, because we're both recovering, we're not going to be going to the gym more than once or twice a week when we for me when I start, and for him he's getting started, so we're just doing it as we go along. Since we were sick, we weren't able to really go to any of the events, and so we missed out on a few things, but there's been quite a few events going on. Caroling event, there was a sock exchange, there's all kinds of things that the groups are putting together, and it's looks like really a lot of fun, but I haven't been able to get involved or participate in anything. Hopefully in January I have signed up for a couple of things that are going on, so maybe I'll get to meet some people then. We went to Edna's on the Green while we were recovering, and it was starting to get cold then, so we didn't stick around too long. But that looks like a fun place to just hang out and have a drink and listen to some music. There's beautiful trees there, and just very picturesque location. So I made some keto gingerbread cookies for myself. As you know, if you don't know, I follow a keto diet. It's mostly for helping me with my pre-diabetes. We saw some alligators this week, and I actually saw them myself. My stepson and son were here for a visit, and my son just left, and my stepson, he spotted them as we were driving by on the way to Brownwood. It had gotten warmer. It was really cold in the 20s that week, and that was the first day that it had gotten into the 70s, and the alligators were sunning themselves. So we saw a couple of them. We went out to eat to celebrate the sale at my home in New Jersey. We went to the Harvest Table, and there's a rewards program. Excuse my dog. She's saying hi to the neighbors. So we went to the Harvest Table, really nice, very nice restaurant, and they have a rewards program called FMK Rewards, and there are several restaurants that participate in that program. Ones that we would probably go. One of the casual places I recall that's on there, Scooples, good program if you like to eat out a lot. We did try to go to City Fire for dinner one day in Brownwood, but we had a negative experience. We do want to try City Fire, but there's another one in, what is it, the Sumter Landing. So we'll probably try that one. What happened to us in Brownwood is we walked in because we wanted an indoor table, and there was nobody to seat us. We waited for a little while, and we saw an employee walking across, and we tried to flag her down, but she ignored us, and we were like, wow, blatantly ignored us, like walked right past us, and then we're like, hey, and she just, I don't know if she was having a bad day or whatever, but we waited a few more minutes, and we just went over to her because she was the only one around, and asked her where the hostess is. Hopefully she would stop what she was doing, just go get somebody, because shouldn't there be somebody at the door seating people? That was strange. I don't know. And she gave us a very abrupt around the corner. And we're like, really? This is a representative of a hospitality hostess or whatever. She's in front of the customer. She should be taking care of customers, not being rude and nasty. So we are not going to the one in Brownwood, and we go to City Fire. We're going to go to the one in Sumter Landing. My leg, I needed to find a surgeon, and I had an appointment, and I went to see the surgeon, and we are scheduled for surgery. Yay! My leg has been, popping and clicking, and so I really need this surgery. It's scheduled for January 12th, and I'm looking forward to getting this done. I haven't really been moving around much. I've gone for a couple of walks. I can't do much. So I'm really looking forward to the surgery getting done and being able to push forward and move along and use it. But it's going to be a long recovery. I think they said 6 to 9 months, even a year of recovery. I'm looking forward to, not looking forward to it, but at least it'll be done. So that is going to happen. That's ACL repair with, they're going to be doing using cadaver tissue on that, and the meniscus, they're going to scope that. And MCL, the doctor said it was a level 2, not a level 3 injury, so it's probably not going to touch that, judging by the movement on the leg that he was showing me, that it is probably not, that it's not, he didn't say probably, that it's not necessary to do surgery on the MCL. So we also found a regular doctor. Our first appointment is at the end of January. Hopefully it'll be, a good match for us. We were having trouble finding a regular doctor here. Most of the doctors seem to be, they only cover Medicare patients, or they're not accepting new patients. So that is a problem, but it looks like we found someone that is going to fit for us. So I'll let you know how that goes if you're interested. And that's all I have for right now. Again, I appreciate your comments and your suggestions if there's something you want to know about. Also, somebody posted on my last video about, I had mentioned that the golf cart that I had was a rental, and that while I was driving it, somebody, jumped in front of the intersection and scared the crap out of me. And somebody else made a comment about snowbirds, and it sounded like the other person was a little upset about that. There's nothing wrong with being a snowbird. I was going to be a snowbird. I mean, who doesn't like to be in Florida? How can you blame a person for wanting to be in Florida? So hopefully people are not offended by the term snowbird, because I was going to be one, and I have no problem with people wanting to come to Florida. I did it. I just did it on a permanent basis. But some people, are not ready to come down here, and that's perfectly fine. They're also called seasonal residents, and hey, I wish you the best. If you can come here and enjoy this beautiful area, why not? Why get upset? It was just a comment. But regarding the golf cart, now that we're talking about golf cart, we did get our regular golf cart. It was supposed to be 6 months in waiting. They were having a promotional sale, of leftover golf carts that people didn't pick up, and there was one that was very close to what I had wanted initially, and my husband wanted, so we ended up getting that one. So now we don't have that noisy golf cart and the turn signals turn off by themselves, because I think that was part of my problem that day, is my signal stayed on. So the person maybe thought I was turning, but I don't know, because I don't remember, or I don't know which way my turn signal was on for. But there are issues with people driving around a little carelessly here, both in a car and in golf carts. So just please be careful when you're getting around here. I haven't actually driven my new golf cart yet. I'm looking forward to doing that. I was just telling my husband, he's been doing all the driving. I don't mind being chauffeured, but I guess I should get out there and drive a little bit, just to go somewhere, but just be careful. I've seen some crazy people cutting people off in a regular car, or people lose things in the golf cart. Just be careful. All right, thanks for watching, and leave your comments.